Hey everyone! Today we're diving into the top 10 signs that show you're a real eye-catcher for girls. Let's get started. You know, it's one of those things, right? You walk into a room, maybe you're at a party, maybe you're just grabbing a coffee and you wonder, am I doing it right? Am I exuding that? Well, guess what? We're gonna break it down. No, seriously, we've got the list. It's like the secret menu of charm, and I'm about to read it out loud right here, right now. Now this isn't about like magic tricks or, learning how to juggle flaming torches. Though, hey, if you can do that, bonus points, man, bonus points. This is about the real stuff, the genuine qualities that make people go, whoa, who is Guy? We're talking about things you might already be doing or things you can totally start doing like, today. It's exciting, right? I'm excited. Are you excited? I can't hear you, but I'm assuming you're excited. So get ready to take some mental notes or actual notes. I don't judge, I use cue cards, it's fine. We're going on a journey through the top 10 signs that you, yes, you, are turning heads and catching eyes. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be enlightening, and who knows, you might just discover you're already a bigger eye catcher than you thought. Let's kick things off, shall we? Fantastic. Alright, first up on the list, the big one, the cornerstone, you get it, it's important. Confidence, people. We're talking about that self-assured vibe. That feeling you give off when you know who you are and you're cool with it. It's not about being loud or obnoxious, no. That's like the opposite of what we're talking about. Think smooth, think comfortable in your own skin. It's that quiet belief in yourself that just radiates outwards. You walk into a room and you're not trying to be the center of attention, but somehow, people just notice you. It's like a magnet, but for, good vibes. And here's the thing about confidence. It's contagious. When you're confident, it makes other people feel more comfortable around you. It's like you're saying, hey, I got this, we're all good here, and that puts everyone at ease. Girls can spot genuine confidence from a mile away. It's in the way you stand, the way you make eye contact, the way you speak. It's not about having all the answers, but about being okay with not having them sometimes, and being willing to figure things out. It's an energy, a presence. Think about it. Who are you more drawn to? Someone who's constantly second-guessing themselves, looking down, mumbling. Or someone who stands tall, looks you in the eye and speaks clearly, even if they're just ordering a complicated coffee. It's a game changer, folks. Confidence tells the world you value yourself. And when you value yourself, other people are much more likely to see that value too. It's like putting a spotlight on all your other great qualities. It's that little bit of sparkle, that extra oomph. It's like imagine two people telling the same joke. One tells it super nervously, kind of trailing off at the end. The other tells it with a smile, with conviction, like it's funny. Which one gets the laugh? Same joke, different delivery. Confidence is that delivery for your entire personality. It's not about pretending to be someone you're not. It's about owning who you. It's about being comfortable with your strengths and even your quirks. That authenticity, powered by confidence, is incredibly attractive. So, how do you get it? Well, it's not an overnight thing, but it starts with small steps. Celebrate your wins, learn from your mistakes, and try things that push you a little bit out of your comfort zone. Stand up straighter, make eye contact, speak a little more clearly. It's like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And trust me, when that confidence starts to shine through, the girls will notice. It's like an unspoken signal that you're someone worth getting to know. And remember, it's not about faking it till you make it exactly. It's more about understanding your worth and letting that show. It's about being secure enough to be yourself, flaws and all. When you carry yourself with that kind of genuine self-assurance, it's incredibly appealing. It's like you have this inner light and everyone wants to get a little closer to see what's making you shine. That's the power of true confidence, my friends. It's the foundation, the secret sauce. Next up, and this one is huge, folks, absolutely massive, a sense of humor. Oh yeah, the ability to make someone laugh, or even just to share a laugh. Golden, absolutely golden. Think about it, when you're laughing, you're happy, you're relaxed, you're having a good time. And if you're the person bringing that laughter, well, you just became associated with all those awesome feelings. It's like a superpower, I'm telling you. You can diffuse a tense situation, you can make a boring moment fun, you can connect with someone instantly. It's not just about telling jokes either. It's about having a playful attitude, being able to find the humor in everyday situations, maybe even being able to laugh at yourself a little bit. That's a big one. It shows you don't take yourself too seriously, and that's incredibly endearing. Girls love a guy who can make them smile, who can make them genuinely belly laugh. It's like a little vacation for the brain, and who doesn't want that? It's about being witty, quick on your feet, or just plain silly sometimes. And you know what? Laughter is a universal language. It breaks down barriers, it creates bonds. When you share a laugh with someone, you're sharing a moment. It's like an inside joke, even if it's not. It says, hey, we get each other, we're on the same wavelength. And that connection, that's what people are looking for. If you can consistently bring joy and lightness into interactions, you're going to be memorable in the best way possible. It makes you approachable, fun to be around. Think about your favorite funny people. They just light up a room, don't they? It's an attractive quality because it signals intelligence, creativity, and a positive outlook. It shows you can think on your feet and see the world in a unique, often delightful way. It's not about being a stand-up comedian 24/7, but about sprinkling that humor into your conversations, your interactions. A well-timed witty comment, a funny observation, even a shared goofy moment. These things stick with people. Plus, let's be honest, life can be serious sometimes, right? Having someone around who can lighten the mood, who can make you forget your worries for a little while with a good laugh, that's invaluable. It shows resilience too. If you can find humor even when things are tough, that's a really strong and attractive trait. It shows you can handle life's curveballs with a bit of grace and a smile. Girls appreciate that depth, that ability to not let things get you down too much. So, embrace your inner comedian, or at least your inner appreciator of good times. Pay attention to what makes people laugh, share funny stories. Don't be afraid to be a little goofy. It's one of the quickest ways to someone's heart, or at least to getting them to smile and remember you. And who doesn't want to be remembered as the person who brings the fun? It's a total win-win. Laughter is the best medicine, and you could be the doctor. Well, not a real doctor, but you know what I mean. Alright, moving on to a skill that is, and I cannot stress this enough, so underrated but so powerful, being a good listener. I know, it sounds simple, right? But how many people do it well? Think about it. We live in a world where everyone's fighting to talk, to get their point across, but someone who genuinely listens, that person is a rare gem, a diamond in the rough, well, you get the idea, they're special. Being a good listener isn't just about nodding your head while someone talks. Oh no, it's about actually hearing what they're saying, understanding their perspective, and showing that you're engaged. It's about putting your own thoughts on hold for a minute and really focusing on the other person. When you do that, you make them feel heard, you make them feel valued, you make them feel important. And guess what? People are incredibly drawn to those who make them feel that way. It's human nature. Girls, especially, appreciate a guy who can listen. Not just to the words, but to the feelings behind the words. It shows empathy, it shows you care. It's not about having all the solutions or giving advice, unless they ask, of course. Sometimes people just need to vent, to share, to feel like someone understands. And if you can be that person for them, you're building a serious connection. It's like saying, your thoughts and feelings matter to me. That's huge. Think of the opposite. The person who's just waiting for their turn to speak, who interrupts, who turns every conversation back to themselves. It's exhausting, right? You feel like you're not even there. But a good listener? They make you feel like you're the only person in the room. They ask follow-up questions, they remember details, they show genuine interest. It's a skill that builds trust and intimacy faster than almost anything else. It's like a quiet superpower that builds deep connections. And here's a little tip. It's not just about being silent. Active listening involves nonverbal cues too. Eye contact, not creepy staring, just engaged looking, nodding, maybe a mm-hmm or an I see. It shows you're processing what they're saying. And when it's your turn to speak, referencing something they said earlier, chef's kiss. That shows you weren't just hearing noises, you were truly listening and absorbing the information. It makes the other person feel incredibly validated, so practice it. Next time you're in a conversation, make a conscious effort to really listen. Put your phone away, focus on the person, and try to understand their world for a few minutes. You'll be amazed at what you learn and how much people will appreciate it. It's a sign of respect, of maturity, and honestly, it's just plain attractive. Being a good listener shows you're not self-absorbed, and that, my friends, is a very appealing trait indeed. It's like offering a safe space for someone to just be themselves. Chapter 4. Okay, let's talk about something that never ever goes out of style: kindness. Simple, right? But oh, so powerful. We're not talking about being a doormat or that nice guy who's only nice to get something. No, we mean genuine, heartfelt kindness. The kind that comes from a good place with no strings attached. Being considerate, thoughtful, and just generally a decent human being. That's incredibly attractive, folks. It really truly is. Think about it. How does it make you feel when someone does something kind for you, even something small, like holding the door, offering a genuine compliment, or just being polite to the waiter? It feels good, right? It makes you see that person in a positive light. Kindness is like a warm hug for the soul, and girls are definitely noticing those little acts of goodness. It tells them a lot about your character, about who you are when no one's watching, or even when everyone is. It's about how you treat everyone, not just the people you're trying to impress. Are you polite to service staff? Are you patient with people who are struggling? Do you offer help without being asked? These are the things that truly show your colors. It's easy to be nice to someone you're attracted to, but genuine kindness extends to everyone. It shows you have a good heart, empathy, and respect for others. And that's a foundation for any good relationship, romantic or otherwise. You know, sometimes people think being bad or edgy is what gets attention, and sure, maybe for a minute, but long-term, kindness wins. It creates a sense of safety and trust. When a girl sees that you're consistently kind, she knows you're someone who will likely treat her well, treat her friends well, treat her family well. It's a green flag, a big waving, this person is good people green flag. It's about compassion and understanding. And kindness isn't just about grand gestures. It's often in the small everyday things. Remembering someone's coffee order, asking how their day was and actually listening to the answer, offering a word of encouragement. These little acts of thoughtfulness add up, and they paint a picture of someone who is caring and considerate. It's about making the world a little bit better, one small act at a time, and that kind of energy is incredibly appealing. So, don't underestimate the power of being kind. It's not weakness, it's strength. It's a reflection of your inner character, and it's something that people, especially girls, find deeply attractive. It's the warmth you bring into a room, the positive impact you have on those around you. Be that person, be genuinely kind, and watch how people gravitate towards you. It's a beautiful thing, and it's a total eye-catcher. It's like having a secret weapon that's just being a good dude. Chapter 5. Alright, let's shift gears a bit and talk about ambition. Now, when I say ambition, I'm not just talking about wanting to be a millionaire CEO, though hey, if that's your goal, go for it. I'm talking about having drive, having goals, having something you're passionate about and working towards. It could be anything: learning a new skill, excelling in your job, starting a creative project, even training for a marathon. That passion, that direction, super attractive. Think about it. Someone who is ambitious has a spark in their eye. They're excited about the future, they're actively building something, they're not just passively letting life happen to them. That kind of energy is infectious. It shows that you're motivated, that you have purpose. And girls are often drawn to guys who have that get-up-and-go attitude. It suggests you're not going to be stagnant. You're someone who is growing and evolving. Having ambition also shows discipline and perseverance. Goals aren't usually easy to achieve, right? They take hard work, dedication, and the ability to bounce back from setbacks. When a girl sees that you're committed to something and you're putting in the effort, that's impressive. It speaks volumes about your character and your work ethic. It says you're not afraid of a challenge and that you're capable of achieving what you set your mind to. That's a powerful message. And it's not just about the end goal, it's about the journey. Someone who is pursuing their ambitions often has interesting things to talk about. They're learning new things, they're facing challenges and overcoming them. This makes them more engaging, more dynamic. It's exciting to be around someone who is fired up about what they're doing. It makes you want to be a part of that energy, or at least cheer them on from the sidelines. It shows you're not just drifting. Plus, ambition often correlates with confidence. When you're working towards something you care about and making progress, it naturally boosts your self-esteem. You feel good about yourself, and that shines through. It's not about bragging about your accomplishments, but about that quiet determination and the satisfaction that comes from striving for something meaningful to you. It's about having a vision for your life, no matter how big or small. So find your passion, set some goals, and go after them. It doesn't matter if it's related to your career, a hobby, or personal development. What matters is that you have that fire, that drive. It makes you more interesting, more dynamic, and yes, more attractive. Girls admire a guy who knows what he wants and isn't afraid to work for it. It shows you're building a future. And that's a very compelling quality. It's like, this guy's going places. Chapter 6. Okay, let's talk about the visuals, folks. Style. How you present yourself to the world. Now, this isn't about needing to be a fashion model or dripping in designer labels. Not at all. It's about putting in a little effort, finding what works for you, and showing that you care about how you look. It's about having your own personal style, whether that's sharp and classic, cool and casual, or uniquely you. When you look good, you feel good, and that confidence radiates. Think about it. When someone has clearly put some thought into their appearance, it catches your eye, right? Their clothes fit well, they're clean and neat. Maybe they have a cool haircut or a signature accessory. It shows they respect themselves and the people they're interacting with. It's like saying, hey, I made an effort, and that's appreciated. Girls definitely notice a guy who looks put together and has a sense of his own style. It's an instant attraction booster, and style isn't just about clothes, it's about grooming too. Being clean, smelling good, taking care of your hair and skin. These things make a huge difference. It's basic self-care, but it signals that you're on top of things, that you pay attention to detail. It doesn't have to be complicated. Just the basics, done well, can elevate your whole look and make you seem more polished and attractive. It's those little things that add up to a great overall impression. What's great is that style is personal. It's a way to express your personality without saying a word. Are you a t-shirt and jeans kind of guy? Own it. Make sure they're good quality, fit well, and are clean. Are you into something a bit more dressed up? Fantastic. Find pieces that make you feel confident. The key is authenticity. Don't try to be someone you're not. Find clothes and a look that make feel like the best version of yourself. That comfort and confidence will shine through. And hey, you don't need a ton of money to have good style. It's about smart choices, knowing your size, understanding what colors and cuts flatter you, and investing in a few versatile quality pieces is way better than having a closet full of trendy stuff that doesn't really suit you. It's about intentionality. Even a simple, well-chosen outfit can make a big impact if it's worn with confidence. It shows you've got good taste and an eye for what looks good. So, take a little time to think about your personal style. Experiment, see what makes you feel good. Pay attention to fit and cleanliness. It's not about vanity. It's about self-respect and making a positive first impression. When you look like you've put in the effort, people notice. And girls? They definitely notice a guy who knows how to present himself well. It's another piece of the puzzle that makes you a total eye-catcher. It's like your personal brand. Alright, now let's dive into something that truly sets people apart. Passion. Passion is magnetic. It's that fire in your belly, the thing that drives you, excites you, and makes you come alive. Whether it's a hobby, a career, a cause, or a dream, having something you're passionate about is incredibly attractive. Think about it. When someone talks about something they're passionate about, their eyes light up, their energy is contagious, and you can't help but be drawn in. It's like their enthusiasm creates a spark that lights up the room. That's the power of passion. It shows you have depth, interests, and a zest for life. Girls notice when a guy is passionate about something. It doesn't matter what it is. Art, sports, music, technology, cooking, travel, you name it. What matters is that you care deeply about it and are willing to invest your time and energy into it. Passion indicates dedication, ambition, and a desire to grow and improve. Having a passion also makes you more interesting and engaging. It gives you something to talk about, something that sets you apart from the crowd. It shows that you're not just going through the motions of life, but actively seeking out experiences and opportunities that make you feel alive. And here's the thing, passion is contagious. When you share your passion with others, it inspires them to find and pursue their own passions. It creates a positive, dynamic energy that makes you incredibly appealing to be around. It's like you're saying, hey, this is what I love and I'd love to share it with you. So take some time to think about what you're passionate about. What gets you excited? What do you love doing so much that you lose track of time? Embrace it, nurture it, and let it shine. Whether it's something you do for fun or something you want to build a career around, your passion is a powerful part of who you are. Remember, it's not about being the best at something, it's about loving what you do and letting that love show. When you're passionate, it's like you're living life in full color, and that's incredibly attractive. So go ahead, find what sets your soul on fire and let that passion light up your life and the lives of those around you. Girls can't help but take notice of a guy who's truly passionate about something. It's an irresistible quality that makes you stand out in the best possible way. Alright, let's get cerebral for a moment. Sign number 7 is intelligence. And I'm not just talking about being book smart or having a PhD, though those are great too. I mean being curious, witty, able to hold a good conversation, and having a genuine interest in the world around you. That kind of intelligence, that mental spark, oh yeah, it's incredibly attractive. It's like your brain is a muscle, and when it's in good shape, people are impressed. Think about it. Who do you enjoy talking to more? Someone who can only talk about superficial things, or someone who can discuss interesting ideas, share fascinating facts, or make you think about something in a new way. Intelligence leads to stimulating conversations, and that's a huge part of connecting with someone. Girls love a guy who they can actually talk to, who can challenge them in a good way, and who they can learn from. It makes interactions so much richer. And intelligence isn't just about knowing a lot of stuff, it's also about how you use that knowledge. Are you a good problem solver? Can you think critically? Do you have a quick wit? These are all facets of intelligence that are highly appealing. It shows you're capable, resourceful, and engaging. It's like, wow, this person really has their thinking cap on, and that's a very cool thing to witness and be around. Plus, an intelligent person is usually a lifelong learner. They're curious, they ask questions, they want to understand things. This makes them dynamic and interesting. They're not stuck in their ways, they're open to new ideas and perspectives. This kind of intellectual curiosity is contagious and makes for fascinating company. It's like, you never know what interesting topic you might dive into next, and that's exciting. It keeps things fresh. Don't ever feel like you need to dumb yourself down to be liked. Genuine intelligence is something to be proud of. Share your passions, talk about what interests you. If you're excited about a topic, that enthusiasm is attractive. And it's not about showing off or making others feel inadequate. It's about sharing your unique perspective and engaging in meaningful dialogue. The ability to articulate your thoughts clearly and thoughtfully is a huge turn-on. So keep learning, keep exploring, keep that mind sharp. Read books, watch documentaries, engage in discussions, pursue your intellectual interests. It will not only enrich your own life, but also make you a much more captivating person to be around. A sharp mind is a sexy mind, folks. Girls appreciate a guy who can offer more than just small talk. They want substance, and intelligence provides that in spades. It's the depth beneath the surface. Chapter 8. Sign number 8, Fit and Fab, taking care of your physical self. Okay, let's talk about the physical side of things, fitness. Now hold on, before you think this is all about having six-pack abs or giant biceps, let me clarify. This is about taking care of your body, being healthy, and having good energy. It's about respecting your physical well-being. And yes, that is definitely something that catches the eye. It's not about looking like a specific model, it's about looking like you value your health. When you're physically fit, it shows discipline, dedication, and self-respect. It takes effort to stay active and eat reasonably well, right? And when girls see that you're putting in that effort, it's attractive. It signals that you're someone who takes care of themselves, and that often translates to being able to take care of other things and people in your life too. It's a sign of responsibility and commitment. Plus, let's be real, being fit generally means you have more energy, you feel better, and that translates into your overall vibe. You're more likely to be up for activities, to have a certain vitality about you. And that kind of positive energy is naturally appealing. It's not just about aesthetics, it's about the health and vibrancy that comes with it. It's like your body is saying, I'm ready for action, I'm feeling good. And it's not about extremes. You don't have to be a gym rat or a marathon runner. Unless you want to be, then go for it. It's about finding activities you enjoy that keep you moving. Whether it's hiking, cycling, dancing, playing a sport, or even just regular walks. It's about making conscious choices to be active and treat your body well. That commitment to a healthy lifestyle is what's truly attractive. It shows you're proactive about your well-being. Think about the confidence boost that comes from feeling strong and healthy in your own skin. That confidence, hello again, sign number 1, is a major eye-catcher. When you feel good physically, it often translates to feeling good mentally and emotionally too. It's all connected. And that overall sense of well-being is something that people are naturally drawn to. It's like you're radiating health and positivity. So, find ways to incorporate physical activity into your life that you genuinely enjoy. Focus on health rather than just appearance. When you prioritize your physical well-being, it shows. You'll look better, you'll feel better, and you'll exude a kind of energy and confidence that girls will definitely notice. It's about showing that you care enough about yourself to invest in your health. And that's a very attractive quality. It's like, this person values themselves inside and out. Chapter 9. Sign number 9, the social butterfly, or at least a friendly caterpillar. Social skills. Alright, we're nearing the end of our list. Sign number 9 is all about your social skills. How do you interact with others? Can you navigate a social situation with ease and grace? Being socially adept, able to connect with people, and making others feel comfortable around you is a massive plus, and definitely an eye-catcher. It's not about being the loudest person in the room, but about being a pleasant and engaging presence. Think about someone who's good in social settings. They can strike up a conversation with almost anyone. They know how to include people. They listen as much as they talk. Remember sign number 3? And they just generally make interactions smooth and enjoyable. That's a skill. And it's a very attractive one. Girls appreciate a guy who can handle himself well socially, whether it's meeting her friends, attending a family gathering, or just being out and about. Good social skills show that you're aware of others, that you're considerate, and that you're confident enough to engage. It's about reading social cues, knowing when to be serious and when to be lighthearted, and generally making people feel good in your company. It's not about being fake, it's about being genuinely interested in connecting with people and making those connections positive. It's like being a good host, even when it's not your party. And what if you're naturally a bit introverted? That's totally okay. Good social skills aren't just for extroverts, it's about quality over quantity. Even if you're quieter, being a good listener, asking thoughtful questions, and being warm and approachable can make you incredibly socially skilled. It's about making genuine connections, however many or few that might be. It's about making people feel seen and comfortable. Being able to introduce people, remember names, and navigate group dynamics smoothly are all part of this. It shows you're observant and thoughtful. It also means you're less likely to create awkward situations, which everyone appreciates. When a girl sees that you can comfortably and capably interact with different kinds of people, it makes her feel more secure and confident in bringing you into her own social circles. It's a sign of emotional intelligence. So, practice those social muscles. Pay attention to how people interact, step out of your comfort zone a little, and focus on making others feel good. It's a skill that will serve you well in all areas of life, and it will definitely make you more attractive. Being socially graceful and adept is like having a secret key that unlocks positive interactions wherever you go. It shows you can fit in, stand out for the right reasons, and make connections. Chapter 10, sign number 10, the power of positivity. Is your glass half full? And finally, we've reached sign number 10. Last but certainly not least, it's all about positivity. Having a positive outlook on life, an optimistic attitude, and generally radiating good vibes. This is like a magnet for good things, including attention from girls. Who doesn't want to be around someone who lifts them up rather than brings them down? It's a game changer, folks. A truly powerful trait. Think about it, a positive person sees the good in situations, even challenging ones. They're hopeful, they're encouraging, and they tend to make others feel better just by being around them. That kind of energy is incredibly attractive. Life throws curveballs at all of us, but someone who can maintain a positive perspective through it all is like a beacon of light. Girls are definitely drawn to that kind of strength and optimism. It makes you seem resilient and fun. Positivity is contagious, just like laughter. Sign number 2. When you're positive, you tend to attract other positive people and experiences. It's not about ignoring problems or being unrealistically cheerful all the time. That's not genuine. It's about choosing to focus on solutions rather than dwelling on problems, finding the silver lining and believing in good outcomes. It's an attitude, a way of approaching life. And this isn't just about being happy-go-lucky, it's about resilience. It's about being able to bounce back from setbacks with a good attitude. It shows emotional maturity and strength. When a girl sees that you can handle adversity without becoming overly negative or cynical, that's a very reassuring and attractive quality. It suggests that being with you will be an uplifting experience rather than a draining one. It's about bringing light, not darkness. Furthermore, a positive attitude often leads to more proactivity and enthusiasm for life. You're more likely to try new things, meet new people, and generally engage with the world in an open and joyful way. This makes you a more exciting and dynamic person to be around. Who wouldn't want a partner who looks forward to adventures, big or small, and approaches life with a can-do spirit? It makes everything more fun. So cultivate that positive mindset. Practice gratitude. Look for the good in people and situations, and try to be a source of encouragement for others. It will not only improve your own quality of life, but will also make you incredibly appealing. A positive outlook is like a superpower that brightens everything around you. And trust me, girls notice and appreciate a guy who brings that kind of sunshine into their lives. It's the ultimate feel-good eye-catcher. So there you have it. If you have these 10 traits, you're definitely catching some eyes. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more awesome content. We went through confidence, humor, listening, kindness, ambition, style, intelligence, fitness, social skills, and positivity. Phew! That's a lot of good stuff, right? And the best part is, these are all things you can cultivate and strengthen. Nobody's perfect, but everyone can work on being a little more awesome each day. Seriously though, these aren't just about attracting girls. They're about being a well-rounded, awesome human being. And when you focus on that, the rest tends to follow. It's like, be the best version of yourself and people will naturally gravitate towards that genuine energy. It's been so much fun breaking this down with you all today. I hope you picked up a tip or two, or maybe just got a little reminder of how great you already are or can be. Remember, it's all about being genuine and putting your best foot forward. Keep working on yourself, keep being you, and keep shining. We'll be back with more great stuff for you soon, so hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. Until next time, take care, be good to each other, and keep being amazing. Bye everybody, have a great one.